All right. Hello, everybody. We've got some stuff to talk about. Because I've been hard at work. And we're going to do some more work today. But first, let's talk about what I've already done. It is currently Memorial Day weekend and it is quite gloomy outside. So I have been playing video games in my apartment. Here we are in our dirt hut featured in the last video. And as you know, we sort of found a new spot for a bigger house, a bigger build. And I've gotten started on it, so let's take a look. Oh, first things first, I got myself a horse. One of my main goals, right, was to have room for a horse. I got the horse first, to jump the gun a little. He's my pal. He looks mad at me, probably because he's been tied to this log for like a while. You can see coming up over here, the beginnings of what I've started, certainly have not finished. Here's my clay farm. This has been working pretty well. I put it up here because there was sort of already this hole underneath, so you can see the dripstone. I for sure saw this, 100%. I got this off of Pinterest. I did not think of this myself. But it works pretty well. So if you need clay, I recommend a setup like this. Here's my little hole of water that I use to wet the dirt that makes the mud that dries to clay. Now here is what I've been working on the most. As you can see, I have a mishmash of like nonsense in my hotbar. Here's our new house. It is not done. And I think something's still weird with the roof. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the roof. But I think it's coming along. And I wonder, I don't know what to do with the roof, to be honest with you. Do I just take that top part off and make it flat? Maybe. But I was going for like a sort of like Tuscan kind of vibe here with like the clay, yeah, those are mud. That's mud, packed mud. These are mud bricks. And I went for like just like earth colors with the blue and the orange being a little bit of a pop. And here's our view. The main reason we picked this place was for this sort of really cool mountain in the distance here, which I do want to explore, but we're not going to explore this mountain today. We're going to explore a different mountain today. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know about this roof. Do I bring the whole thing down one more? Like that extra layer of terracotta up there, I think is just throwing the whole thing off. And maybe I just bring it all down one and that's going to make it look normal. I'm going to try that, but not right now because all I've been doing is fucking around with this roof. Here's my swimming pool. It's not done yet. It's not filled up all the way. This idiot lost his llamas. But this is my swimming pool. So we can swim around and gaze at the mountaintops. And here's the inside so far. Obviously it's not done yet. I plan to bring all this in here, but I kind of like the white and I like this terracotta though. See, I like it. I like it, this inside. So somehow I've got to figure out how to make this look normal. I really do like the way this inside is coming along though. I need 2 more. This is white concrete. I guess, yeah, it's white concrete. I was going to say regular concrete, but they don't have regular concrete. So this is white concrete. I need 2 more. I thought I might at some point during the reno come up with 2 more just naturally by putting in windows or something without needing to actually make the concrete, but I guess I have to make the concrete, but it's fine. It's fine for now. And then this is going to be a back door and this is going to lead us up to, obviously there's nothing here right now, but oh look, a horse friend for my horse. Get them later. But I figure, like, look at this roof. It's weird. I think there's too much terracotta. I think I have to bring it all down one level and get rid of the spruce planks. Like I was looking for a way to break up the, you know, like the mud level from the terracotta level. I think it all has to come down one and I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do it right now. I think that'll make it look a lot better though. So there's still plenty of room to build up here and over here. And what I would like to do is come up with, you know, some sort of path coming from the back up here with, you know, like a storage area, stables, etc., whatever we need, whatever we want. So I know one of the goals for sort of like phase 2 of chapter 1 of my attempts to try to be better at Minecraft, one of the goals was to have a finished non-starter house. So this is clearly not finished. One of the funniest things too is the animals just keep popping in and out of this. Like I'd be up on a scaffold doing whatever, and there'd just be like a pig walking around inside of my house. Like, what's in there now? A cow. They can hang out in there for now. It's fine. But I think it's coming along. I like the vibe. I like my swimming pool. It needs fences and it needs decorations and it needs to be finished. But I used, like I said, this is just regular terracotta. That's mangrove, the roof. This is packed mud. That's acacia. This is granite. This is obviously mossy cobblestone. And this is the mud bricks, which I really like the color of, just like that earthen color that when I was looking on Pinterest for inspiration, a lot of the like sort of Tuscan villas really had a lot of these clay colors, like these earthen colors. And I need to fiddle with this some more, but yeah, I think that's what we need to do. I don't know what's going on in this roof. I think the whole thing comes down one more, and then it's going to look less insane. Now there's that horse is in my house. You can stay if you want. So I have been building on peaceful, and I'm currently on peaceful. I'm going to go off peaceful because we have a mission today. But when I tell you, I think this clay farm, here's a long distance. Like, it's coming along. I like it. I think the spruce trees give sort of that Tuscan vibe, and I think we can do a lot more with this. But it's coming along. For now, we're still in the dirt hut. I think a creeper blew this thing up like 3 times before I realized there was no reason for me to be building on any mode where a creeper could blow up my clay farm. So that was a little trying. We are going to go down here today, though. I don't know how far we're going to get down there. I'm scared. Oh, you see this horrible thing over here? I sort of built a bridge from like up there to over there. It's obviously not good, but it serves a purpose. That being said, that's obviously not going to stay that way. More projects to do. This guy, I don't know. That's just what he likes to do. He's fine. So before we go on an adventure, I have so much crap in this little mud hut that I don't need or want to bring with me into a cave. Oh, I took my boots off too. I don't know why. I don't know why I took my boots off. We'll put them back on. It'll be okay. Let's do a little organizing here. Like, what do I not need right now? Pretty much all of this stuff. Okay. I have more torches and I can make even more torches. And in exchange, I'm going to put in this hoe and this mossy cobble. I'm going to bring all of my pickaxes with me. I am going to bring my other sword. And so this boat can go, this can go, this can go. Let's put everything we don't need up here while we get organized. I can just plant that spruce tree. I'll probably use it for something. And what we don't need is all of this stuff. Those shoes are going on me. This is for the pact. This is for the pact. Whatever. Mud. Let me put my shoes back on. Oops. Armor's not looking too hot, but I think we'll be okay for our first sort of foray into the world. What else can I get rid of in here? Why do I have acacia trees? Oh, because I was using acacia. That makes sense. I'll bring my shield with me, so this can go in here. I'm going to just cook this chicken. That frees up a spot. I'm like squinting at the screen. I can't, there's just too much junk in here and it's so disorganized. I'm just gonna plant this short grass. I don't know why I have it. That can go in here. Do I have anything that like matches? No. So I still need to get rid of 1, 2, 3 things. What can we do about that? I can just throw these seeds away. I definitely don't need them. So these things are all going somewhere. Should I bring my bucket? Maybe I should. I'm gonna grab some water and bring a water bucket. That goes in there, and we just need one more spot. I feel like there's mud in that other drawer. Okay, cool. So now we have tons of food. We have not enough torches, so let's make some more torches. And that should use up our coal. We'll have to get some more. Okay, more torches than anyone has ever needed before. What else do I need? I have 3 pickaxes, I have 2 swords, I have a shield. I'm gonna cook this chicken. Oh, I gotta get rid of these arrows somewhere. Do I have arrows? What to do, what to do. Oh, I have a spot in here. Okay, this can go there. Just gotta do something with these sticks, and then I think we're good. I don't know what I have all these bricks for. Why don't I... Is this mutton? Let's cook this too when the chicken's done. That frees up 1 slot. So I just need 1 more. I could just place this. Okay. We've done it. That was way too complicated. Okay. Yeah, I definitely will need that new shield. Man, I love peaceful mode. I really do. It's so nice. It's so non-threatening. Let's plant this spruce like over here somewhere. Let's chuck our seeds and plant our shortgrass. We're gonna find some water. You can just go there. You can just go. How do I toss this away? Just like be gone. Okay. Use my absolutely shitty bridge here to go over here and look for some water. And then I think in the morning we will do a little exploring, because the other main goal I've set for like sort of the back half of this first series, like will this work? Perfect. Is to have a full set of diamond armor and maybe even diamond gear. We'll see how it goes. But I want enchanted diamond armor before we can safely declare ourselves like ready for playing Minecraft like medium bad instead of totally bad. And guys, we're not there yet, but we're getting there. So let's go to sleep. I really don't need anything else, right? I don't think so. I think that should be... Should I make like... I don't have any iron. I don't feel like wasting materials on stone picks and whatever else. All right, let's just go to sleep. We're overthinking it. This is just an initial exploration. And before we do anything else, we're awake. And we are in easy mode, God help us. Resume game. All right. Question is, what's the best way to get down there? I think it's from the other side. Now, here's another reason why this bridge is stupid. We can just walk over here. Why I built that, I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It's fugly. Utilitarian. So, you know, there's that, but... Yeah, I think if we go this way, that at least gives us an idea of what we're dealing with here. Right, like I can get down here. And let's start lighting this shit out. I've been building forever. I went to visit my parents on Friday. And as I've previously discussed, we kind of just sit around, we watch the Phillies game. You know, whatever they want to watch on TV is pretty much what we watch. So I was sitting there with my brand new Switch 2, which I think was a good purchase overall. Let's grab some of this stuff. Oh, hello. Okay. Is that emeralds? Dope. Now one of these has fortune on it, which I know means extra. So, okay. I don't even have a bundle either. That's dumb, but that's okay. We're just doing sort of an initial look-see. All right, that's cool, I guess. Right, so I was sitting there, we were watching the baseball game. The Phillies lost embarrassingly to, I believe, Cleveland. I was mostly paying attention. And I was building and building and building and building. I don't remember what day it was last time I filmed, but like that was really only not even a week ago. And I think it's been like a bajillion days since then here in my Minecraft world. Because that monstrosity with the stupid roof took me so long. But I like it. I think it's getting where I want it to be. And I think the inspiration that I went to find is there. You know, like it's not just like a cobbled together nonsense with like random blocks that I had because I, you know, for no reason. There's something purposeful to it, but I don't know that I've actually achieved what I set out to achieve. But at least I have a pool. You know? Can't complain about that. We will need to go back to our starter base. Probably after this. To get some more enchanted tools, since now I'm spoiled. Not even that long ago. Perfectly happy with stone tools. Thrilled to have iron tools. Get my first taste of sorcery, and it's gone straight to my head. At least we can restock our furnace, which has been going full tilt with the clay. Oh, fuck me. Sorry for that. Didn't mean to curse so loudly, but that was frightening. I've fallen into a hole. Doesn't seem to be that serious of a hole. Like, it could be a worse hole for sure. It seems like there's a way out of the hole, so that's good. I don't know why I just grabbed that cobblestone. The last thing I need is cobblestone. Oh, so that reminds me. In my last video that is online, which will be the one chronologically before this one, I was talking about editing like this monstrosity of a video where we kind of did a lot of things and nothing at the same time. Like we dug up some treasures, dug up the trail ruins, and that whole video just got like completely, what's the word? Corrupted? It was not okay. And then I was going to put it up anyway. And then, like I said, the file just got like, I don't know what happened. I'm not a computer whiz, but it wasn't good. Even I could tell that. And obviously it is not available for viewing, and it will never be available for viewing because the file is gone. And I think it's for the best. I'm not unhappy about that. It was so dull. And I wound up between those two activities with so much cobblestone and so much sand that honestly has been coming in handy, but I still have too much. I still have way too much. I still have more of both of those things than I could ever figure out what to do with. And like, you know, I've been using it, but the last thing that I want to see is a stack of cobblestone. I swear to God. Seems to be a way out this way, so let's just find it, just so we're satisfied there's an exit strategy here. Where are we? Never seen a hole I couldn't fall into, I swear to God. Alright, there's a way up here if we need to dig up and out. I'm not 100% sure where we are. I should have my maps at home. This is ill-fated. I hate to say it, but... Well, let's do a little more exploring. We never really had the intent of like getting deep into this, but I wanted to get a general idea of what was going on down here. And, you know, we're going to poke around a little, but the second it gets spooky, we're out of here. Too spooky. It's obviously inherently spooky, but meaning too spooky for my sensibilities. I'm not in a spooky mood. I'm in an annoyed mood because it is freezing outside and all I really wanted to do this weekend was get a tan. And it's just not happening. Although I heard somebody say that, like somebody in the, when I say I heard somebody say, what I mean is a news anchor was doing some sort of color story where he said that he talked to a guy who was on the beach despite the fact that it's freezing out. And the guy on the beach said, if we have a crappy Memorial Day weekend, that means the rest of the summer season is going to be beautiful. And maybe he's right. I don't know. But this was not like an old wives' tale passed down from my grandmother. This was a guy talking to a guy who was on the beach in 50-degree weather, insisting that the summer was going to be really, really great. And you know what? I want to believe. I want to believe. So I'm going to choose to believe. It's called faith. Now, how in the fuck do I get back to where I was? Where is the hole I fell down? No, that is the ceiling. I mean, I'll grab this stuff, but like... Just gotta find my hole, or I guess I gotta claw my way out of here. I fell through a hole. It can't be that hard to find. I guess I could just dig up again. Use the cobblestone I neither need nor want. It was around here. There we go. Let's just pillar up from here. How did I manage to hit the one spot that made me fall into the ground? God, I hate cobblestone. It's useful, don't get me wrong, but like... I really have too much. Way too much. Alright, let's just pop a thing here, that's fine. We're back. I see a bad guy. You better not be from my village. Oh, how did you even hit me? That's rude. Alright. I think they're spawning like here in this little dark patch, so let's light that up. Should we go down? Let's go down a little more. Oh, bro. Alright, so far so good on our expedition though. This is a pretty cool cave. I like that it's just a hole. Like, let's see, there's my shitty bridge. I like that it's literally just like a gaping hole in the side of... What's down there? What is that? Is that a person? Oh, I hear somebody trying to shoot me. God, what a most peaceful moment. Where did he come from? Around here somewhere. Oh. This guy's just like in like the hot springs chilling. He's kind of cute. I'm gonna leave him there. Let's just like take a peek. All right, we can definitely ride that waterfall down. The question is, should we? Here's another option. This looks like it stops at like a midway point for plummeting all the way into that. Well, so does that one actually. Should we go down there? Should I be am I a coward? I might be. That's cool though. Is there anything on the other side of this waterfall that we can look at? All right, I want to do, since we're so close to home, I say we drop some of this stuff. Let's like run back to our mud hut real quick. I love that he's just like taking a soak in what I can only imagine is extremely warm water next to this lava. But oh yeah, there was iron somewhere that I didn't grab. It's not like the end of the world, but it, you know, oh, there it is. Let's grab this iron. Then let's head back, and then we're going to come back down here again. Okay. All right, let's get out of here for a second. Did I go down there? I must have. We're just gonna like take a quick trip. I know this fucker's gonna knock me off into like the abyss. And I'm just not here for it. Nope, not today, sucker. This was, oh. I should have known better. I should have known better. I should have known better. You jerk off. Oh god, that was so risky. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, my heart is in my throat. I think we can make it this time. Alright, I see a shy man. We're just not gonna look at him. Even though he's desperate for attention, let's be serious. Let's be honest. It's all an act. No. See, oh god, I want to go back up peaceful. Now I have to rebuild that whole thing. Oh my god, I'm already so stressed out. I don't even know what to do with this stuff. Do I have a bundle here? Well, I can put the iron in here. Oh, I had iron in there. Okay. I can make bone meal with the bones. This can go in here. I honestly don't even know where to put this stuff. Like, I guess I can just make another chest. Why do they always go for my farm? Why do they always go for my clay farm? Like, I think I'm on a dripstone too. Like, I think whatever I used to rebuilt it last time, I think was the last of my dripstone. So if he actually injured that thing, I'm gonna be so angry. He did. Let's look. Ugh. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why? These things are the worst. Can we turn them off? I will fight every other creature on the planet. I will go fight this skeleton right now. What a headache. I guess this is mostly okay. Oh my god, I can't believe that. The irony. Alright, he didn't mess up my dripstone though. I have to fix this. I'm just missing one dripstone. I can probably find one more dripstone. I'm so sick of these guys. Alright. That needs more water, but that's okay. That's fixable. You know what? Let me just grab the rest of this clay. Do I have a shovel? No. Don't know why I just did that. Or you know what? You guys, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Everything was so nice before. Ugh. Okay. Whatever. We're leaving that the way it is. Let's just put all this stuff in here because I don't feel like figuring out what to do with it right now. We need more water in our water bucket. This is fine. Alright, let's go back down there. Mud on. Now what? From where? Whatever. Just insult to injury. Stealing your water. How do you guys deal with this? What are your stress management techniques? Please tell me about them. Like, can you imagine just being like a farmer? And some like weird creature comes out of like the bushes and just blows your farm up every single, like, I would lose my entire mind. I would lose it. I'm losing it now. I don't know if that's become evident to everyone here. I think we take the waterfall down. Let's just go this way. Well, or we can just jump all the way. All right, let's look over here. That's for my dripstone farm. Or whatever it's called. Like, what a nuisance. Take that iron. Fall in a hole. All right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this, you guys. Like, I had such high hopes for myself. You know, I was gonna be like the master of all the secrets of Minecraft or whatever. I don't know that I have the temperament to even achieve that. Like, I kind of just want to build really bad houses on peaceful mode, and like that's playing it safe. And you don't want to do that because then you'll never grow as a person, right? But I don't know, my cortisol has spiked in the past 20 minutes. Let's go this way. Oh, there's no way to go. Okay. Unless we want to go all the way down there, which we should and we will. But my God, you guys, not right now. Not right now. Well, actually, we're already halfway friggin' down. Let's just go. Light this up. I saw him too. I was like, what's that? What a creep. Standing around in the dark like a stalker? Get out of here. That's pretty funny. I was just reading a book. It's a really badly written book, but like I'm reading it nonetheless. I shouldn't say it's really badly written. It's pretty badly written. And it's like, I think it was like Cat and Mouse Chronicles, book 1, and I have no idea why I started reading it, but then like, I don't know, something about it was okay. Like some of it was kind of funny, so I was like, you know what, I think it's like $3.99 on Kindle or whatever, I'll just buy it. And the guy is like stalking the girl, but she like sort of likes it, which is ridiculous. She's like, but what if he's hot though? I see this one. It's like, this is not realistic. Obviously not. It's a book. It's not meant to be realistic, but like also that thought has never occurred to a human woman. And if it has, she needs deep psychological counseling right now. If you've ever been stalked by someone, you know, and I've said to a woman, but I don't know. I can't speak for the men or the other folks. I have no idea. I promise you, a woman has never been like, oh, I'm being stalked and it's terrifying. Like the stalker in this book is violent. Like he gets his own chapters, so the author paints him as like a vigilante warrior against like human trafficking. So he doesn't, obviously, like she's like, how do I make this stalker into a hero? And she's like, I know. I'll have him be a pro hacker / justice warrior who literally rescues trafficked girls. Like the first like chapter of him is like, I shot the first 4 guys in 30 seconds. They didn't even know what hit them. But all I could think of was the girls being trafficked in the next room. And he like kills like 12 guys in under 10 minutes. Literally, like it's a plot point where his coworker was like, oh, I lost the bet because it took you less than 10 minutes. This is the beginning of the book. And so it's kind of batshit. And I was like, I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep reading this. But like, so the girl is the other, you know, like they switch chapters, they go back and forth. And apparently this guy just like lays eyes on her when she's like going about her day, and he was like, that's my girl, and just like decides, and she doesn't know shit about it. She doesn't know who he is, but he like sees her out and about, and he's like, nope, picked her out, she's mine, the end, called dibs, to the point where like she was hooking up with some guy like she brought back from a club or something, and he gets all pissed off and kidnaps the guy like out of her house mid hookup. and says, "You're gonna pay for touching my girl," and cuts his hands off and mails them to her in the mail. But like, he texted her first. The stalker got her number, as stalkers do, and he was like, "If any guy touches you, I'm gonna cut off their hands." And she was like, "Okay, freak." And then he does it. He cuts this guy's hands off, but then don't worry, it turns out he was actually a violent rapist, and he intended to like beat her up the whole time. And he admits this to the guy who has him like tied up and is torturing him like in his basement. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, that's just how I have sex." Like, girls like it. And the guy cuts his hands off and mails them to her. So like, it's such a funny dance that this author is doing of like, this guy is clearly a psychotic stalker. Just by design, he's meant to be a psychotic stalker. And he's like the male lead, and she's like, "Well, I can't make him that unlikable. How do I fix this problem?" And it just so happens that like she picked like a different violent psychopath to go home with, so the guy is justified in cutting his hands off. It's been bananas. I just started reading it this afternoon. So I'll let you guys know how it ends, I guess. It's been real wild. Ugh. I don't understand why they can't just leave me be. I'm not bothering any of these monsters. Oh yeah, but then the other point of the book was the girl's like, "Oh my god, I'm so creeped out by my creepy, violent stalker that cut this guy's hands off and mailed them to me." But she's like, "But it's kind of hot though." It's like, who is this book for? No one's ever cut a man's hands off for me before. I'm kind of into it. I couldn't even fake like a sexy voice. And like, he literally just stands outside her house, like staring at her, and she like knows he's there. It's bizarre. It's really crazy. So anyway, my point is that skeleton was really creepy, just standing there waiting for me. It reminded me of the protagonist of this ridiculous book I'm reading. Absolutely batshit insane. All right, we have a lot of coal, like to the point where, I mean, I'll grab a little more, but I don't think it's like imperative. We're not that far. Where are we? We're pretty high up still, like elevation wise, like definitely not where I expect to see any diamonds, although that one emerald was nice, I suppose. So we are eventually going to have to get further down into this cave system. But I'm feeling stressed out. I'm feeling stressed about it. Oh god, not gravel. Anything but gravel. I brushed so much gravel when I was digging up that trail ruin, which was so boring. It was so boring, you guys. Like, I get how and why it would probably appeal to some people playing this game. Like, it's not like a bad mechanic inherently to have in the game. But I think I've shown the loot on a couple different videos now, and it's lackluster at best. Like, it's not anything exciting. Like, there's some, what's it called, armor trims, which is cool if you're into that kind of thing, but I don't really care about it. At least, like, maybe someday when I have like the best armor in the whole game, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna dig up my armor, my super special armor trim that I brushed off like Dr. Alan Grant. Maybe. Maybe me in the future is looking back at me making this video and saying, you fool. This is the most significant dig of the what century are we in? I was going to say the 20th century, but I think we're in the 21st century now. It's possible. Let's just do like this back here. Some iron. Now this seems like a spooky staircase to a dark abyss. Let's just not go down there right now. I'm gonna have to go up here, honestly, like soon. I have my water bucket. I could go down there, but I just don't feel ready. I have, I think, 8 diamonds back at the other house, at the starter house. And I think I actually did make a diamond pickaxe at one point that I did not enchant for unknown reasons, but it's there. So like maybe when we decide to come down here, and like really get into it, I'll have a couple diamond pieces. But I want like a full pristine diamond set. Like, I'm not talking about, oh, I have a diamond helmet. Like, no, we're going all the way. Full diamond. No pores allowed. But for now, we're gonna grab a bunch of iron too, just to be safe. Just to be safe. Let's move these here. We're doing all right on torches. We just haven't been too deep yet, but like, I have a feeling once we get into this, it's gonna be really scary, and I'm not ready. But the most if we light up more now, the less scary it will be later. Right? That's how this works. So I'm gonna go back for that stuff. Don't you guys worry. It looks like there's like something up here. Very eloquently said by me. All right. Hang on. Let's go back and grab that other stuff. Let's light up over here for safety. God, I hate those creepers. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I can't believe I was just talking about how they blew up my clay farm. Why do they gravitate towards the clay farm? Like, is there some mechanic in there that, like, tells them when there's, like, a man-made structure and they automatically go try to blow it up? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So, as of right now, as of filming, I can hear my throat going too. It's just the crappiest Memorial Day, wet, cold Memorial Day weekend. Anyway, as of right now, as of filming right now, I have 10 videos plus a bonus hour. And I'm not counting as a full video. So this, and I'm out of backlog too, particularly since I lost my 4-hour monstrosity, which I feel very okay with. I feel like that's just a sign that it just never needed to see the light of day. Wasn't there a bunch of iron somewhere too? Did I make that up? So I'm filming now, it's Saturday. And this I want up for Wednesday, so I'm also gonna have to do some editing in the meantime, but I'm out of backlog. So 10 hours plus a bonus episode up. Not 10 hours, 10 episodes plus a bonus episode. They're a little bit longer than an hour each. I think some are longer even than that, but... Ah! That scared me. Guys, I'm like... I'm not doing well. The sound of the pickaxe breaking just made me jump like a foot. And I'm estimating that to achieve the goal of self-proclaimed, like, graduation from total noob to only sort of noob, is going to take maybe like 5 to 7 more episodes if we're going to keep calling them episodes. So, and then that'll be sort of the end of phase 1 or like chapter 1. So that's sort of what I'm thinking of. Like this video, I think I just said it. I want this to be up on Wednesday, and I did throw a couple extra releases in as I had so many videos ready to go that I just put a couple out. Oh, that was I never saw a bat do that before. They're cute. That like I threw a couple extra up on like a Monday just because I had so many and I sat down to edit them and did like a bunch in a row, and I was like, well, I'll just throw these up. And now I'm out of stuff. So this is like, I'm filming on Saturday. This has to go up on Wednesday. And well, it doesn't have to. I can do whatever I want. Like, this isn't my job, but that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. I think I can do it, especially if it's not that hard to edit like 2 hours of just gameplay, because I'm really just looking for if I took a break, you know, like if I paused and I want to cut that out, or if I'm like sailing around and nothing happens for 10 minutes and I'm just sailing in one direction. I usually cut some of that out. So just like bopping around, talking for like an hour, 2 hours. It's pretty easy to edit. I just have to sit there and watch it. So it does take like the full length of video plus whatever little cuts I make. But it's not that serious. Like, it's not a difficult process. And I can, if I work from home, I can usually work from home while keeping like half an eye and half an ear on the video as it goes and cut out any like awkward pauses, or if I start yapping about something that's like totally maybe shouldn't be on the internet, which I don't really think has happened. I was talking about last time, I remember thinking, I actually don't need that there, that I had started to talk about in the most recent video that I put up, some of my interns that were coming in for work and how I was excited to meet them. Oh, and by the way, I did meet them and I love them. They're great. They're very enthusiastic, which is really, really nice. And it's been a nice change from, I don't know, the past couple years of people applying for jobs or applying for internships, just being like almost like I was wasting their time. And obviously an interviewer or a person who's looking to fill a position could absolutely waste an interviewee's time. I'm not saying that's not possible, but if you're like in school and you're like, I just need an internship, like it's paid internship. We're in New York City, so the minimum wage is like, God knows what, $17? And I think we paid more than that. That's not I'm not in charge of that. I just do the interviews. But still, like, you're not making like $5 an hour and you have no work experience in the field. You might have work experience doing other things, but not doing this. Like, it's an opportunity to meet some people that are going to be your colleagues, even if you don't take a full-time job with us. You know, we all work in the same industry and we all see each other quite a bit. So, you know, people from different offices, you've got to kind of know them and get along with them. And so the 2 interns that we had starting this past week are lovely. They're working really hard. I kind of tried to throw a bunch at them this week. Not that I expected them to complete all assignments this week, but we juggle a lot in our job, just like as a profession. And you kind of want to get, if you're really giving an intern a real taste of what the field will be like once they're done with school, you know, up to their capabilities, you want to try to keep them busy, you know, not just doing, oh, here's like an assignment, I'll talk to you in August. Like, make sure they understand that if you want to do this type of job, this is kind of what it is. And so far they've really come straight at it. They're both great. We have another intern starting this week coming up, so I'm looking forward to meeting them too. But so far so good. All right, so there's still so much more in here, but I feel like let's just take a breather here. Let's just take a breather. Let's regroup. You know what always happens too? I feel like every time I film and we go on a little adventure together, a little caving adventure, nothing much happens. And then I'll be like, oh, I'll just do a little more poking around off camera. And I'll find like 10 diamonds, like Atlantis. I'll get like 6 enchanted items. And I'll be like, guys, you'll never guess what happens. And then we'll have a whole episode where like I try to like do something cool and nothing happens. Let me cook the mutton out of here. Good lord. Okay. Any of this stuff can go in here, maybe? No, no, yes. Okay, no, no. No, no, some of that. Okay. Just pop this all in here. How's my shield? Hanging on for dear life, but we still got it. I will need more torches. Where did I just put all that? Coal. And my sticks. And I think what I want to do is take a break. I'm not sure how long we've been filming, but I'm going to take a break because my throat is hurting me. It's the weather for sure, which is upsetting. I think as soon as it's nice and warm out, I'll be healthy again. So what did I just make here? Let's make some more. That's plenty. Plenty of torches. And I've still got some juice left on my pickaxes. And my swords are fine, so I think there's definitely room for a second trip into the giant hole in my backyard. I guess I could smash these together. I'm so spoiled. I'm like, oh, just a regular bow. Ugh. What's become of me? All right, I think I'm gonna take a break, but I will be back shortly. I'm so angry at this stupid month. I'm so angry. It really didn't do that much damage, but I do need one more dripper and one more dripstone. I wonder if I have any in here. Because, like, I think I used almost all, but not exactly all. And, like, if there's one square missing, then cool, okay. You know, like, we'll live. Okay, so we have the block, but I don't think we have the dripper. So when we get back down there, over there, underneath there, I think we can keep an eye out for a spare dripper here. It's so annoying. So stupid. I need more dirt there now. This looks so dumb. I hate those things so much. I'm so angry. I need to calm down. I'm taking a break. I'm going inside my house, my dirt hut. Nobody talk to me. But I will talk to you guys very shortly.